In this fast-pacing world, there's a lot of opportunities, especially in crypto world. Unfortunately, certain things are being limited for us. As a US resident, you are limited to trade on certain platform including Binance.com. But what if you have a client that lives, let's say an example, in Russia and he wants you to trade on his behalf? Going through regular channels, you will not be able to make that happen. But I'll actually be able to show you how you can still achieve those results while living in the United States as long as you are trading on behalf of a client that lives in the country that legally allows them to trade on Binance.com platform. So, any advice that anything I talk about is just for entertainment and educational purposes. I am not an attorney and I'm not a financial advisor or an accountant. So contact whoever you need to do to contact to make sure that what you're doing will actually work for your specific needs. So let's get going. So first of all, in order for you to trade on behalf of a client that lives in a country that are allowed to trade on Binance.com, you will need to have a contract with them. The most recommended way of a contract is actually you open up a company and having a contract with that person and the company, and you become as an employee of your company and trade on behalf of the company's client. Now, when you get those things accomplished, the next step is actually setting up your equipment. I would recommend having one equipment. Excuse me. I do apologize. Just have alarm set on trading platforms. So you would have one equipment set up for one particular account you'll be trading for. So let's say if you have more than one client, you'll need to have as many equipment as you have clients. I hope that makes sense. The next thing, you will need to install NordVPN. And that is the one that I looked around and I found that actually can allow you to achieve literally almost everything you need within one system. The next part is when you install the VPN, make sure that everything is closed on your computer or on your phone. You install the app or program on your phone or computer, and then you're gonna open it. It's going to look some like that on your phone, as well as like exactly like this on your computer. You're gonna find a settings gear section on the computer. It's gonna be right here. On the phone, it's gonna be in your three-line and menu section. So you're gonna hit settings, and I'm gonna walk you through what exactly you'll be setting up so you can actually make sure that everything is set up correctly. This depends. Will you mess up your client's account on Binance.com, or you will actually be able to successfully trade on your client's account? That's a big difference. So you're going to go through in general settings. You're going to make sure that it launches when your computer launches, that it actually notifies you when a VPN is connected. Then you're going to go to auto connection, and you're going to turn on that it's auto connect. You you choose about the Wi-Fi that you want it to connect or not. Since this is on my computer and I have a landline, I have it turned off. Up to you. The next steps are critical. So you're gonna actually turn off protocol and service automatically. So you're gonna turn off the feature where it's connects automatically, and then you're gonna set up connection that you need it to connect to. So the VPN protocol, you can first choose Nord Linux recommended, If for whatever reason it's not connecting, then switch to TCP. Sometimes if you have a firewall will limit you to connect through Nord Linux recommended, and you will have to go through TCP option. Then you're going to choose the country that your client lives in. And then you're going to choose recommended server. Those are the steps you'll need to activate, set up to make sure that it connects to the right country VPN and you are routed through that country before you connect to Binance.com. And do not start immediately connecting. There is certain steps needs to be done before you are ready. Then you're gonna go and you're gonna do a kill switch. And under kill switch, you're gonna have either that if the VPN is not connected to the internet, it completely disables internet on your computer, or you're gonna say is that I want, if there's no internet, if there's VPN is not connected, then I want certain browser not to work. I particularly use a Brave browser. Then I can use my Chrome or whatever else I was using before that uh, as a US resident with my local IP address, while that particular browser that I'm using for the Binance.com, I am controlling through VPN IP location that I choose from. Next step, I would probably recommend having internet kill switch just turn on right here, then bother with this. Then you have split tunneling. This is another option that you have that you need to look into and set it up correctly. So let's say split tunnel is actually makes a choice where you have two roads. One road goes through the VPN, like for me, to Ukraine. Another road goes through locally. So when I click disable VPN for selected apps and I turn it on, I choose which apps I want VPN to not route it through the VPN process. So my local IP address will show up for that for those apps. So like I use Chrome for everything else for my personal life. So Google Chrome is actually bypassed with my local credentials. And then I also have a Gaudi account, and I have that run through my local process. So those are the most important settings. There is nothing much else that need to be set up. On a phone, when you go to kill switch, it will ask you to follow the steps and activate kill switch immediately, where it actually kills all internet service on your phone if VPN is for whatever reason disconnected. This way, it will prevent you from running into a situation where you log in into your client's account and accidentally it shows in a US IP address and that account immediately gets locked up. To prevent those things from happening, you need to make sure that you get all these things set up before you go to next step. And the next step will be on the next video.